Evening collective. So, I've been woken up because all I keep hearing is addiction, addiction, addiction. Now, I feel like someone's suffering at the moment. I feel a very stubborn, egotistical energy. No good comes out of having a massive ego, and nothing comes of you being stubborn. I really wanted to do a video on this because I know how tough addiction can be. In my life, I've suffered drug addictions, alcohol addiction, gambling addiction, sex addictions, love addictions, food addictions. You name it, I've suffered it. And in the end, I got sick and tired. I got sick and tired of it. I just got sick and tired of living in my ego and being stubborn, you know, not wanting to deal with certain things. And I mean, this is why we do it, right? I mean, you spend your whole life on having these addictions, feeling like, you know, I like it. I like the feeling of it. I want, you know, I enjoy it. But then you've got to understand why. Why do we do it? Why do I enjoy it? And it's because it numbs you, right? It distracts you. Then I realised that there was lots of things. Why? Like, I had to sit there and think, why do I want to be distracted? Why do I want to feel numb? And that's when I realised about how many things I hadn't dealt with, even though I thought I was completely acceptant to all these things that had happened to me in my life, right? You know, and, you know, I was born into a very karmic family, very unloving parents, very manipulative. I suffered physical abuse in my life. I also suffered sexual abuse, domestic abuse, whether it be by family, friends, partners, okay? Now, I had so much, even though I had got on with my life and accepted these things that had happened to me, I just got on with it, got on with my day, just carried on. I was still suffering with these addictions. And it is fucking hard. Like, unless you realise why you're doing it, like, we do it as a distraction and to just numb ourselves. We say to ourselves, we enjoy it. I like feeling peace. You know, I don't want to have to feel shit, and it makes me feel good. Well, you really don't need any of that stuff to feel good. I mean, if you're not feeling good, why aren't you feeling good is the question, right? Now, this was a very big wake-up call for me, and it made me realise that even though I'd accepted a lot of shit that had happened to me, I hadn't dealt with it. I was unhealed, basically. I was an unhealed person, damaged. And until I took action on putting me first and validating myself rather than trying to seek validation in others that I just weren't getting. Most people don't see your worth, not as much as you can. I then realised that I had all the tools within me that I didn't need to seek from others. Okay, so I took myself back to my earliest memory, and I started picking up pieces of my life and things that I didn't want to have to think about or deal with, and dealing with them one by one. Now, this has taken me 4 or 5 years, okay? It's taken me 4 or 5 years. It's been a long journey, guys. But I got there. I mean, I'm here, right? I'm here, sitting here doing this video with no addictions. No addictions. And I'm so fucking proud of myself. I've done this completely by myself. I've had no help. And to be honest, it's the best way. It's the best way because I've had no one being able to put me down. Oh, people have tried, trust me. People have tried stopping me in my tracks. People have tried keeping me in a low vibrational state. So I couldn't succeed in becoming this new version of me, right? Unless you take the time to heal everything you've been through, you need to... I mean, I was in a place where I completely felt unworthy. I saw myself as a nothing, a nobody. Literally a no one. And that just... I got to a point where that just wasn't okay with me. Because everybody is a fucking someone. We're all a someone, right? And who has the fucking right to make you feel you're anything less than them? No one. Nobody has that right. And when I started healing all these, when I started facing up to all these things I'd gone through and have had to deal with, yes, it hurt, okay? I was bringing up wounds that have scarred me my entire life. Yeah, I cried. I got upset. It hurt me. I got frustrated. But me feeling those feelings was a must. It did not make me weak as a person. That was my strength. That was me releasing. And I always used to go through my life wanting to be strong, okay, because of the stuff I've had to endure. But it wasn't me being strong. That was actually me being weak. Because I didn't have the courage and the strength to face the fears and the traumas and the breakups, heartbreaks, like that hurt me, right? So, you know, if you're not willing to face what you've been through or heal the parts of you that have scarred you, you're always going to be in the stagnant position of relying on your addictions. Now, I'm not going to say to you that this was fucking easy, because it really fucking wasn't. It was choosing me over others was really hard, because I've always put everybody else before myself. And I thought I was a really good person. I was really kind. I mean, I am a really lovely person. I'm really kind. But not picking me was the worst thing I could have ever done, because if I'm not okay, how can I expect the people around me to be okay, right? And then they wouldn't be, you know. And when I picked me and started healing myself, people around me were better. They were happier. because I was happier. Living with addictions when you have children is really hard because your children are witnessing everything that you do. And, you know, you run the risk of your kids following suit, right? I mean, you learn from your parents, don't you? And you either go the same way or you choose to not want to be like them at all. Now, even though I chose not to be like my karmic parents, it made me give too much to others. I think making this video was really important, and I'm glad Spirit woke me up to make this video, because so many of us are suffering with addictions, with feeling no hope of change. But you do have to, it is hard, and you have to start choosing you. You have to put yourself first before anybody else. And a lot of people will tell you this is fucking selfish. You might lose people for doing this, right? Fuck them. Fuck them, because you're important. You're important too. Now, sometimes you've got to be selfish to be kind. I'm now free of all addictions. I'm no longer addicted to any of the things I was addicted to. And I was addicted to a lot. I had to give one thing up at a time. And it's taken me, like I said, 4 years to get where I am. And I'm so fucking proud of myself. And if I can do it, I know you can too. But it is going to be hard. You're going to be very emotional, because you're going to be dealing with things that you've put in a box and left there to rot, basically. And it will just rot you. The things that you fear the most and the things that you've had to endure have got to come to the surface. And you've got to let go of those things individually and let God. Let God guide you. If you ask God for help, He will come through for you, right? I asked and called upon God and Spirit for guidance throughout all of this. I prayed every fucking day that they would stand by me and help me through everything, because I knew I was going to need support, and I had no support from anybody. I had no friends, I had no family, I had no one that was even interested in giving me any help. No one thought I was worthy enough for it, to be honest with you. And this is why I had to choose me. Because in the end, all you've got is yourself. And if you can't do it for you, you can't do it for anybody. No one else is going to do it for you, right? This is why you've got to be a bit selfish and put yourself first. Now, it does feel really isolating as well going through it, when you're going through it on your own, because it's isolating, you feel lonely. But regardless, you're never alone, because you've got God. You've got God. You can call on Him whenever you want, and He'll be there through your intuition, in your mind. Now, it's going to be really hard, okay, guys? It's going to be hard, but you fucking got this shit. And your life fucking matters. Regardless, I don't care how many people are telling you that you're worthless or this and the other. I don't care how many people you got telling you that. Your life is not fucking worthless. You're a human being, and you deserve any bit of happiness anyone else has. So I want you in the morning to make a choice to start dealing with things that you haven't dealt with for your whole life. Like, start with your very earliest memory and pick it. Go through one by one. Now, you might get through this quickly, you might not, it might take ages, but you will get there in the end. And remember that God and Spirit, your angels, your ancestors, whoever you have around you, will be there 100%. Even if you don't have anybody to help you through this, you will have them. Guaranteed. Now, they don't intervene without you asking, so you have got to pray and you've got to ask for their help. You've got to ask to help them guide you. You'll probably end up remembering things that have been very suppressed, that you didn't even realize had happened to you. You'll have memories come back that you'll be like, what the fuck? I didn't even remember that until now. Now, that's the beauty of healing. You unravel everything that you have been suppressing. You will also not be able to be manipulated by the people that have been manipulating you, because drugs, alcohol, any sort of addictions or low vibrational energy is very easy for people to manipulate you. Okay? It's very easy for people to manipulate you. It's easy for people to cast spells on you. It's easy for people to harvest your energy while you're in a very low vibrational state. This is another reason why it's important to be a high vibrational person, because when you're high vibrational, people can't siphon your energy anymore. They can't take from you what is yours. I really hope this video finds the people that are suffering because with the same issues that I was, because I was being very highly manipulated a lot by family, friends, partners, and that all changed. That all changed, collective, and now I am living my best life. Okay, so if I can do it, you can. You 100% can. And now I know that I am actually a someone. Nobody can manipulate me anymore. Nobody can take my energy from me, because what is mine is fucking mine. And what is yours and yours alone. I really hope this helps the people I want it to help, because we're all worthy of a better life and we're all worthy to be the best versions of ourselves. And just because we've lived a life full of traumatic events, abusive family, partners, friends, does not mean we have to stay in that cycle, okay? Break free of it. Break free, it's time. It's fucking time. It's time for you, okay? I really love you guys, and I wish you the best of luck with your journey, releasing yourself from everything that you thought was you. Because guaranteed, once you've gone through this journey, you will be the highest version of you. And I can't wait to see that. If this resonates, please like and share accordingly, because this is a collective video, okay? I really wish you the best of luck, and I love you guys so much. Have a great day.